Hello, everyone. I'm Katie McManus, business strategist and leadership coach. Happy Tuesday. I'm so over the moon happy. Tomorrow morning at between 9 and 9:30 a.m., my puppy's arriving. She's a sheepadoodle. She's 10 weeks old. I haven't decided on a name yet. But I've just been so distracted the last couple days because I keep wanting to prep for this and prep for that and get ready and this overwhelming sense of joy of just like, oh my God, I get to have this sweet little thing be part of my life. Um, and I have to share with you the experience I'm having today is that I have to do things to like quiet it. I have to do things to distract myself from the joy. I have to potentially numb the joy. Like I have this very close instinct or, deep instinct to go and have a glass of wine and like numb it, kind of like tamp it down. Um, like watching TV shows, like what can I do to distract myself from this feeling of just anticipatory love that is bubbling up inside me. And it reminds me so clearly of why I make my clients, when they have a win in their business or something good happens or they're just delighted about something, actually stop, slow the fuck down, and experience that joy, experience that sense of happiness and fulfillment, and just experience that energy. Because how often do we get access to this kind of energy? How often do we get so lit up that something good is happening? Like just completely sidewinded or sideswiped by this good feeling. How often does that come to us? Like maybe there's a big birthday, or maybe there's a holiday, or maybe you get to see someone you haven't seen in a really long time, or maybe you get a puppy, or maybe you get your first time paying client, or maybe you hit your first six figures in your business. It is so easy to just blow right past those things. It is so easy to blow past those things. And why do we do it? Why do we do it? I have a theory that in our society, like big feelings scare us. Anytime there are big feelings happening, we think we have to go and handle it. We have to go deal with it. And hi, whoever's watching, welcome. It's not a normal time for me to do this, but I wanted to do it early so like I could have something to do, and I wanted to talk about this. And if you're watching from the Facebooks, from LinkedIn or YouTube, just know if you're commenting and I'm not seeing your comment and calling you out, it is not you. Sometimes the technology just doesn't work. But so often we just blow past joy. It's just like another, marker on the road, and we kind of like wave to it as we pass, like, oh, cool, that's a nice thing that happened. I gotta keep my eye on the prize. I gotta keep going. But here's what happens energetically when you don't pause. Actually stop the car, get out, and look at this joyous thing that's happening, this celebratory thing. The universe is watching us. And when I say universe, you can totally take that in the woo-woo sense. I love that. You can also take it in your community, the people around you, whatever belief system you have. The universe is always watching you. And if you blow past things that make you happy, if you don't stop and celebrate the wins as they happen, the world around you is thinking, oh, that's not what they want. They don't want those things. They weren't that excited about it when it happened, so we shouldn't send them more. There's something else out there that will make them more excited. So we should send them other things. Let's just keep watching them for those things. And then the universe keeps watching, and nothing seems to make us happy because we don't stop and enjoy our happiness as it comes up. How flipping crazy is this that we don't do this? But here's what happens. Here's what happens when you do stop and when you do have a little party and celebrate the joyous thing that does happen in your life, be it getting new clients, getting a puppy, hitting your first six figures, hitting multiple six figures, for fuck's sake. Oh my God. What happens when we share our joy and we actually celebrate it is the universe is so turned on by that. The world is like, oh my God, look at how happy he or she is. Look at how happy they are. They really, really wanted this, and now they have it, and they're just so lit up about it. We need to give them more. We need to give them more of this because the universe wants everyone to be living in this high vibe, turned on, joyous state. Okay? If you show the people around you and the universe that, oh my God, I'm so happy about this, and I'm just going to be in my emotions and be so ecstatic. Guess what? The universe is going to be like, gotcha, babe. Yeah, I want you to feel that happy, and I'm going to give you more. I'm going to send more good things your way because you just get so lit up and so excited about it. This is one of the reasons that my clients, when they work with me, they get on demand support. And on demand support is not just when they're having a meltdown. It's not just that. I mean, it's a lot of that, but it's not just that. It is, you get to call me when something exciting happens, when you get your first high paying client, when you get your second high paying client, when you get your third high paying client, all the way through. Because we need to stop and just celebrate these things. When we stop and celebrate the good things as they happen, we stop putting the goal of happiness and everything we want to achieve down at the end of our life. And I say this, let me just talk it out a little bit more. How many of us set a goal for our ideal weight or a promotion or a certain level of success in our business, and we plant it like way in the future, and then as we get closer to it, we don't start celebrating and thinking, oh my gosh, I'm almost there, this is so great. We start moving that bar even further. It's further and further away. And we can never catch up to it. We can never catch up to it because as soon as we get even close to it, maybe we might even touch it. We might even get to the point where we've achieved that thing. We don't stop and celebrate. We just keep moving it forward. And I'm not saying it's not good to have goals. But what I am saying is that when we do that and we're not actually enjoying our lives as we're living our lives, we're not actually in our journey as we're doing the heroism part of our journey, I mean, you're missing it. You're just missing it. Life is happening. Life is happening in those moments. The universe wants you to experience every moment of your life. It throws a lot of stuff in your way that distracts you from experiencing it. And if you let the distractions, if you feel bad about feeling joy, if you let all that happen and you don't actually experience it, you know what? You're not going to feel it at the end of your life. It's not all saved up somewhere. There's not like some bank account that you're like storing away all of your joy into. That's just not how it works. And I want to say sadness as well. This is the whole spectrum of emotions. Okay. Sadness is not always a bad thing. When we don't experience and let sadness go through us, when something sad happens, we don't process that emotion. We don't get through to the other side of joy. So wherever you are in your journey, if you're starting a business, if you work for a company, if you just are a human living your life and have some joyous moments pop up here and there, please stop and really experience it and celebrate it and let people see how happy you are. One of the things that my clients get so funny about, and I used to get funny about this too. When I started my business, you're on an enrollment call, a sales call with a prospective client, and you come to that point where you have to start talking about working together. The coach doesn't want to see, or the person who's selling the thing doesn't want to seem needy or like grabby or, pushy at all. So they're like, oh, well, here's the information about working with me. But what they don't do is they don't let themselves feel the joy and the excitement of, oh my God, I so want to work with you. This would be so much fun, and oh my God, my vision for what you could create is incredible. Here's what I have in mind, like what's coming up for you. Like, oh my God, it's not creepy when it's just pure joy and excitement, it's flattering. If someone's happy and excited to work with me, oh my God, I want to work with that person. Someone who just treats me like they could like take it or leave it, like, no, thank you. I'll give my money to someone else who's happy to see me. When we show joy in our business, it just signals the universe more of this thing that gives me joy, please. And the universe is so happy to accommodate those requests. It's literally sitting on the edge of its chair, just watching. Did that make them happy? Did that make them happy? Oh, that made them happy. I'll send them more of that. By the way, if you're one of those people who goes from meltdown to meltdown and has like a crises and a fire and this stuff and that stuff, and you kind of thrive on that energy, the universe is sending you more of that. If you thrive on the energy of crises, you're showing joy. You're showing, alertness and on fireness, and the universe can misread that. What you water grows. What you feed grows. Which is good for me to remember because I'm getting a puppy. I have to water it and feed it so it can grow into an adult dog. But there's this plant metaphor. If you look on my website, I have plants all over it because, what you water grows. And it's so true. But we forget that we need to water it with some joy as well. So for those of you who've been watching, I hope this resonates. I hope there's something in your life that is just lighting you up and giving you so much joy right now. And if there's not, here is my challenge to you. Okay? You're going to think of one thing that you want from the depths of your being. Can you hear my voice? From the depths of your being, from your heart, from your soul, something that you want more than anything. And I don't give a fuck if it's a candy bar or if it's $1 billion. I don't care. Candy bar, if you want to learn how to do ceramics, I don't care what it is. But you're going to go around and you're going to start asking for it. You're going to say, what would make me so happy? What would make me over the moon happy is if I could have this. Please, can I have that, please? And I don't care who you ask. You can ask the person at the bodega for a candy bar. They might think you're nuts, but who knows? They might give you the candy bar. Someone might overhear, and they may think, oh, you want a candy bar? Let me get you this candy bar. You really want it. Or it might be, oh my God, I really want to have this impact on the world. I want to change the world. And here's what I have in mind for it. And will you support me? Will you invest $3 billion? Yeah. I'd invest in that. I mean, I don't have $3 billion yet, but I'm working on it. But anyway, I'm getting a puppy. I'm so excited. So here's me just so excited about everything that's happening, the clients that I'm working with, the things that they're achieving, the things that I'm achieving, and this little fur baby that's coming into my life and into my family's life. And I want this for you. I want all this success and I want all of these things for you. So as you're figuring out what you want, as good things are happening, I want you to message me. Message me and let's celebrate together because that is the most important step. If you're running a business, you have to stop and you have to celebrate. Because if you don't, the universe is paying attention. And the universe will think, oh, she or he does not like good things happening to them. Okay, no more. Don't do that. That's the dumbest, stupidest thing anyone could do. And it's so easy to just be happy. It's so easy to actually just have joy and express joy. And there's no need to numb it. There's no need to distract. You can literally just sit in that joy and experience it because you know what? Life is short and we never know when the next batch of joy is coming our way. So why would we numb it with alcohol or TV shows or whatever your numbing thing of choice is? It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'll be going live tomorrow. I might be going live twice. I'm going live tomorrow night with Adam Kimmel, who is a brilliant technical copywriter. He has a puppy as well. And I might actually do a little live tomorrow morning so you guys can see the puppy, but we'll see how tired she is after her trip. Anyway, I love you all so much. Thank you for being on this journey with me. And I'm Katie McManus, business strategist and leadership coach. Hope you have a great night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.